What foods are rich in biotin? In this video we will look together at why biotin is an important food in our diet, what are our biotin needs, the situation or behaviors that put us at risk of developing a deficiency, then the list of foods rich in biotin. Biotin or vitamin B7 is important in the process of cellular energy production. It is involved in the metabolism of glucose, that of amino acids and fatty acids. It is also important for the functioning of our immune system and for the stability of our genes. In case of deficiency, one can develop dermatological symptoms including dry skin, red rash around eyes, nose and mouth, hair loss, and skin infection, neurological symptoms like depression and lethargy, and impaired immune function. So, obviously, no one is interested in getting there. However, human biotin requirements are unknown. Recommendations for adequate intake of biotin are based on typical intake in healthy population. The daily adequate intake for adults is 30 micrograms. And because biotin is widely distributed in food and produced by our gut microbacteria, biotin deficiency are rare. I want also to mention that supplements are proven to be efficient for splitting bitter nails. A lot of people take biotin supplements for hair loss treatment, but there is no much evidence for hair loss, unless it's a proven deficiency. And before to jump on supplements, here are some situations that could put you at risk for deficiency. First, taking certain medications like anti-epileptics, isotretinoin for acne treatment, or antibiotics. Second, some conditions like inflammatory bowel disease, alcoholism, smoking, especially for women, and pregnancy. I would particularly like to draw your attention to the last situation of consuming raw egg white. This is a reliable and effective way to acquire deficiency, because egg white contains avidin, which binds strongly to biotin and prevents its absorption. So, what foods have biotin? Because of analytical problems, there is a big variability in the measure of biotin in food depending on the studies. In the next list, the amount of biotin in each food is an average that I calculated from various studies and measurement. You can pause the video and look at the list by yourself for the details. Also, the right column indicates the amount of food you have to eat to cover your daily intake, only relying on each individual food. In the case of animal products, eggs, especially the yolk, are a rich source of biotin, with 3 egg yolks covering the recommended daily intake. However, as I mentioned before, remember to cook your eggs. Organ meat, like liver, is very rich in biotin. In the case of fish and seafood, the winners are oysters and salmon. Dairy are not a rich source of biotin, but goat milk stands out. A lot of plant-based food are rich in biotin. In the nuts and seeds category, peanuts and sunflower seeds are a very good source. Legumes are also very rich in biotin, especially soybeans and soy products like tempeh. Also peas, chickpeas and lentils. Just by taking a big bowl of legumes, your daily recommended intake is almost covered. In the case of grains, they are rich when taken whole, and the champions in this category are amaranth, sorghum, buckwheat, oatmeal, then corn and wheat. Even brown rice could significantly contribute to your daily intake of biotin. Just remember to consume your grains whole. Some vegetables like sweet potatoes and cauliflower are a decent source of biotin, and even some fruits like avocados and bananas could help to increase your daily intake. Mushrooms, in particular the common mushrooms, are a very good source of biotin, and more surprising, spices like mustard powder and chili powder, or beverages like instant coffee, are also a way to increase your biotin intake. In addition to these regular foods, here are 2 natural foods that can literally count as natural biotin supplements: baker's yeast, and royal jelly. As little as a teaspoon is enough to cover your daily needs. Here is a summary of the top 10 biotin-rich foods. I hope that you did find in this video the information you were looking for. If you have any additional questions, feel free to comment below, subscribe for more videos, and see you in the next one.